Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our last science video of the week. As you may remember, this week we've been talking all about the Earth and ways to take care of the Earth in honor of Earth Day. So today I want to talk about the biggest and most easy way we can help to take care of our planet, and that is by following the 3 R's. Does anyone know what those 3 R's are? Hopefully you're thinking reduce, reuse, and recycle. So we know that recycle means when we're throwing away trash, that not everything is trash and has to go in the landfill. Some things can be recycled, which means they can be turned into something else. Plastic bottles, like if you guys have soda bottles at home, milk cartons, cans, if you guys had like a can of corn or a can of beans, a can of soup, cans, plastic bottles, cardboard. If you order pizza for dinner, if you get KFC, those chicken boxes, all of that stuff is recyclable, which means it doesn't have to be thrown in the trash. It can be thrown into a recycling bin. Reduce means to cut down on how much we use something. So like Ms. Smith has been trying to do a better job of reducing the amount of electricity she uses by turning off the light whenever I'm not in the room. Another way you can reduce things is by maybe you make an agreement not to go shopping as much. You're trying to reduce how much products you're buying and bringing into your house. Reuse means simply to use things again. So like Ms. Smith was saying, when you go to the grocery store, you can bring reusable bags. I don't get plastic bags every time I go. I bring my own big bags and I just keep reusing them. Or another example is using plates at home instead of paper plates every day. Think about if you ate dinner from a paper plate every single day, how much trash that would create versus if you were using glass plates or plastic plates that you can wash every single time. With all that in mind, I want to show you our Brain Pop Junior video for the week, which is all about reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Good job, Moby. We're doing our part to care for the environment. What is waste? Waste is anything you throw out and can't reuse. One person can throw away over 1,000 pounds of trash a year. Together, we make tons of waste. A lot of trash winds up in our landfills. Some waste is biodegradable, which means it breaks down in our environment naturally.
That happens with a lot of food like fruits and vegetables and things like that.
A lot of waste is not biodegradable. It can cause a lot of problems and harm the soil, water, and air. But there's a lot we can do to help our environment. How can we reduce waste? When you reduce, you cut down or make something smaller. We can reduce by using less stuff and using only what we need. You can reduce how much water you use by turning the faucet off when you're not using it.
One second. A little bit of trouble with my computer.
A natural resource is something of value we get from the environment. Water, plants, animals, and soil are all natural resources. It's important to conserve or save our natural resources. Since natural resources power many of our homes and cars, we should reduce the amount of energy we use. We can turn off the lights when we don't need them. We can reduce the energy we use to cool our homes, and we can save energy by turning down the heater a little. We can also reduce waste by reusing items. How do we reuse? When you reuse something, you use it again and again. Items that you only use once are disposable. and cause a lot of waste. It's much better to use items that you can use over and over again. Plastic bags can take hundreds of years to break down. We can use reusable bags instead. Instead of throwing away broken toys, you can fix them. You can also give away toys, books, furniture, and clothing you don't want anymore. Then they can be reused by other people. How do we recycle? When you recycle, you use materials from old items to make new items. You can recycle things like plastic bottles, cans, glass, paper, and even batteries. Aluminum cans and bottles can be recycled to make new cans and bottles. Steel can be recycled and used to make steel for buildings. Parts from old electronic equipment can be used to make new electronic equipment. The plastic from plastic bottles can be turned into rugs, shoes, clothing, and even playground equipment. Recycling saves energy and natural resources. When you recycle paper, you save trees from being cut down. It's important to care for our environment. We only have one planet, and it's up to all of us to take care of it. I think you can take that uniform off now, Moby.
So hopefully watching that video helped you guys to think of some ways that you can work on following the 4 R's at home of reduce, reuse, and recycle. I would love to hear some of the things you guys have been doing, so feel free to comment below. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.